Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Sam from Brother May Bet. In this video, I'll be talking about the lock of the night and top 2 parlay discussion as part of the Patreon. So I'm gonna go straight to the point as this is exclusive on Patreons and you guys have seen this before. So basically, I have the option number 1 and number 2 here. I simplified here, guys, just for the sake of simplicity itself. So I think the strongest pick is Jeremiah Wells, guys, because I think he's gonna basically kill Bloody Diamond. He's gonna blood the diamond because man, he has all the edges in terms of physical skills, and he can take it to the ground and just smash from there. Also, Blood Diamond is not the most impressive kickboxer, not super technical or anything. So I think Jeremiah Wells is gonna get it done, right? So this is one of the strongest picks. Then I have Maxim Grishin. People are still betting William Knight, which to me is very interesting. William Knight is definitely a powerhouse. The man is super ridiculously strong. And he packs some power, but it's nothing like Grishin hasn't seen before. There's a massive natural size discrepancy for Grishin. He's super much taller and much longer. He's also naturally bigger, even though Knight has much more muscles and explosive power. Grishin is more systematic, and I don't know, some people told me about Knight grappling Grishin. Guys, there's a massive discrepancy there in terms of technique. Knight, he can definitely, get some leg trips or take this to the ground, but he's not a grappler, right? Knight's not a grappler. Knight takes to the ground and tries to go ground and pound, which won't be easy against Grishin because Grishin has a legit takedown defense and he's a better grappler. He probably gets back up, and I think he's going to just shut down Knight. I think Grishin is definitely the favorite there. Okay, so Ronnie Lawrence, I think I said mostly in the breakdown, it's going to be basically a wrestling match for Ronnie Lawrence, which should be able to dominate pretty easily. And Carlos Ulberg also, I think, is a strong pick. So these 4 guys, they're very strong picks. I put this proportion here, but obviously do as what you feel more comfortable with. I think you can definitely take all of them and throw in a giant round robin with the 100 out of the 100, right? Do everything there. I think it's still worth it, right? So option number 1 would get more or less 55, in my rough counting here. I think actually a little bit less than that, probably. Yeah, actually 55. So not bad, right? So decent profit, very good. And the option number 2 is a little bit more aggressive. I'm mixing the dogs here. So the first 3 I told you guys, I lowered a little bit the proportion. So I can bet a little bit on Whitaker by decision. I think he's a live dog there. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a dark shot here, but I think he has chances. Modafferi by decision also, I think people are obviously hyped on Casey O'Neill, but I do think that Modafferi can make it competitive on the feet, and if she takes top position, she can win the fight. Okay, and then Andrade, I think, is one of the guys in the underdogs. He's probably the one gonna come live here. I think he has not the style that you can trust too much because he doesn't throw enough volume, and but he's the bigger man in there. He's no slouch. He can throw big hooks and throw some combinations behind it. He's a good grappler. Morozov has the better sambo wrestling. Obviously, he's a better wrestler there. But there is a size discrepancy. Andrade is dangerous with the guillotine. He's not that easy to take down. He's not easy to hold down. On the feet, I would favor Andrade, even though Morozov is a little bit cleaner in terms of technique. I think still Andrade edges him on the feet because of the power. He can land with more impact when he lands. So I think Andrade is definitely a live dog there. All right. Other guys that I talk about in the breakdown was Taito Iwaza. I still think it's worth betting him, even though you gotta be aware that Derek Lewis has good chance for the knockout because Lewis has the range, right? And Lewis when he has the range, it's basically he puts everybody out. So be careful with that. But still, I think Tuivasa is worth it. I bet him myself. Also, Cannonier and Brunson. If you want to bet Brunson by decision, I don't blame you. Even throwing here, maybe lowering a little bit some guys that you don't like so much and throwing a little bit on Brunson by decision. Not the juiciest line, but I think it's worth it here. He can definitely control and win there. Rather than that, maybe Bobby Green. I'm thinking of parlaying Green a little bit. People are betting Nasrat. I like Bobby Green on the weightings. I think he's looking good. Nasrat, He's the body started aging on him already. Even at 26, you can see some belly there and this type of thing. He's still tough, don't get me wrong, but I think Green, the more seasoned, more well-rounded fighter, looking better physically. So Bobby Green, not a bad parlay piece as well. What else? I had Chanel, but the fight has been cancelled. I think the rest we spoke about, right? Wells, and then Andrade, then Malcolm. I also betting Malcolm, so I think it's also a good pick. Goldberg. This one I think is the best to pass. This is a very tricky one to bet. And Ronnie Lawrence, we said about it. Maxi Green, just skipped. Then Modafferi by decision. I think Arlovski gonna win this one. I think Arlovski by decision is probably the best bet here. Let's see. Arlovski by decision. What's the line in there? Yeah, too expensive. Plus 130. I think it's just a pass for me. And then Phillips and Marcelo Rojo. I don't know, man. At this odds, you have to bet Rojo. It's not impossible that he wins. He's a seasoned fighter. Plus 350. If you like it, extra risk, you can go. Especially Rojo by decision. Let's see how that line goes. Because Phillips is super tough. Yeah, this is a juicy line, guys. Rojo by decision, also not a bad idea. Okay. And the rest we spoke about. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. Actually, this is going to be just for the patrons, so you don't have to like anything. Just thank you for your support, and I hope I keep having you guys with me. Take care, guys.